Oh, Nitpick. It's that time of year where spooks and frights take center stage and little tykes leave their homes to seek sugar. But some would prefer to stay indoors on such magical nights. Those who need be reminded of the tricks and treats of yesteryear. Get up and check the mail at 9 p.m. Huh. Well, I remember you. Oh no. Now I gotta go to the basement. Well, let's see what we can do. Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for the Gamecube back in the fall of 2001. Not only was it a hit out of left field to see Nintendo make anything resembling a horror game, especially a launch title, but having Luigi in the starring role was another change of pace. With the old cube nearing its 15th anniversary, I think it's time to give our plumber the send-off he deserves. And what better night than All Hallows Eve? Our story opens with Luigi approaching an obviously suspicious mansion that he won in a contest he never entered. Does this game have an even thinner plot than the Super Mario Bros. Games? But there's something fishy happening! As an orange blob drops a key for Luigi to use on the door of the upper floor. This Resident Evil style door opening is awesome. It's actually pretty suspenseful. Turns out the house is haunted. As ghosts appear to scare Luigi and Professor Gadd out of the mansion. Yep, that's his name. Gadd relays that he's lived here a while and that the mansion recently appeared from out of nowhere due to the strong presence of ghosts in the area and is literally only a figment of Luigi's imagination. Mario also went to the mansion, hasn't returned. So let me get this straight. The mansion isn't real, but is real since we were just inside it. And Mario ventured inside a mansion that doesn't exist. Gadd lends the Poltergust 3000 to suck ghouls up Ghostbuster style, and in typical game fashion, our hero is sent back to the mansion to help retrieve not only his brother, but ghosts that escaped from paintings the professor had in his apparition-themed art gallery. The portraits on the upper floor aren't very happy to see you return, and threateningly discuss how Luigi won't last long in the darkness, just like his brother. What do you seek, spirit of the night? You want some candy? So after sucking up a few ghosts, Green Hat gets a key that leads to a small hallway. But before we enter, Gadd buzzes in on the Game Boy Horror. Wow, that is some blatant advertising. Gadd informs you that he detects nearby portrait ghosts. So you get all hyped up, walk in the first room, and then, oh my god, there's a portrait ghost, what's he gonna do? Oh, just reading a book. Okay. Guess I'll end his pathetic existence. So after sucking up Neville, that's the little book reader there, you head to the next room where this sexy broad is stroking her hair. Man. Game is like a cruel slap of reality right in the face. Even in a game. Can't give a fellow the time of day. That's okay, I'll keep you forever. Inside me. Moving on, we have Baby Chauncey, Chapter 1's boss, who gets mad that you're an adult and shrinks you down so he can play with you. After a few horsies and bouncy balls, he's put to bed. And we head back to the lab, where Gadd reveals his ghoul torture device, which reverts captured portrait ghosts back to where they belong? Wouldn't this be classified as a sort of ethical dilemma? some top shelf psychology shit. Then all the money gathered during our brief mansion visit is tallied up. Oh no, Luigi's mansion is a collectathon. Not only are you tasked with getting portrait ghosts, but how much cash is collected determines the final score you get in the game. And let me tell you, money is everywhere. It's an OCD nightmare. Cash is obtained from shaking or vacuuming everything, finding blue money ghosts, hidden passages, treasure chests, locating slabs of cheese to scan so you can suck up a gold money mouse. That last one isn't a joke. There are mice that are literally loaded in this game. Look at that. Make an excellent drug mule. If you're planning on collecting everything in Luigi's Mansion, be prepared to go insane. I collected tons of treasure on my playthrough of this game and I got a D. A fucking D. That's like the grade I'd get on my life right now. I don't need to be reminded of that. Heading back into the mansion, Luigi uses the key jacked from Chauncey to open the previously locked main door. We are now presiding in Area 2. There are now hallway spooks, bats, more elaborate rooms, and of course, a slew of ghosts. Let's get to sucking. After a ghastly encounter in the bathroom, we head to the ballroom, where sucking up some dancing shy guys treats us to the wonderful waltz of the floating whirlinders. Yes, dance for me, fools, dance! Next is the storage closet, which holds more secrets than one would think. After pressing a switch on the wall, Luigi unwittingly awakens the Boo Legion. One of these is King Boo, who tells the others to flee once he sees Luigi sporting the Poltergust 3000. I think they're already doing that, buddy, but thanks for the input. Back at the lab, Gadd reveals King Boo and the gang not only most likely kidnapped Mario, but also somehow stole the ghosts out of his gallery and made them into real apparitions. But fortunately, he plans on going to the mansion personally and capturing every last one of them himself.
Just kidding, get your bitch ass in there, boy.
So now, along with all the collecting mentioned earlier, Luigi also has to visit every room in the mansion searching for the 50 hidden Boos that escaped. When you find them using the flashing red dot on the Game Boy Horror, if they aren't sucked up in time, they'll leave the current location and hop to another. Sometimes even rooms that are currently inaccessible. What the hell? Boos will also switch hiding locations in a room and use bombs or boo balls, boo balls, to trick you into thinking they're elsewhere. Each Boo has a set amount of health. This number generally increases the deeper Luigi ventures into the mansion until you get near the end of the game where this kind of crap happens.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
So back in the hallway we enter the washroom. Looks like we caught Toad right after he pinched one off. Must have been amazing. Bet he can jump a couple inches higher now. Turns out Toad's wailing cause he dropped something in the toilet. Quit playing games, Toad. We all know you actually— Oh my god! It's the size of your entire body!
Look at this trick they did with the mirrors. Isn't that cute? You can't see the ghosts unless you use the mirror.
Oh, fire medallion! This allows the poltergust to expel flames, which is used to light candles and not much else. Lighting the candles of the butler wandering the hallways causes him to go literally insane while he retreats to his room. Once there, he, does his thing? I think it's best we keep you locked away, Buster. In the laundry room, we come across Mario's hat, which is one of 5 Mario items that need to be shown to Clairvoya, the ghastly fortune teller. Finally arriving at the dining room, Oh, Mr. Lugs, you know, you don't gotta do that to yourself, man. There's numbers you can call for help with that kind of thing. Should probably get on that. Next is Spooky, the hungry guard dog. After getting him to bark a few times, Mr. Bones tells him to clap his yap. Sucking up the ghost skeleton gets him to drop a bone, which allows us the opportunity to put the dog down once and for all, opening the way to the graveyard. Here, Luigi's confronted by the melting ghost, Bogmire. Should've named him Droopy. Just like Chauncey, Bogmire is a breeze and Area 2 is complete. Using Bogmire's key on the far door, Luigi waltzes out into a long garden which connects us deeper to the mansion. Eliminating a few ghouls and grabbing a letter left by Mario, the garden brightens up as Luigi notices a mysterious ladder leading to the bottom of a well. No, not there. Peeking through the far right corner, our hero discovers Mario trapped in a painting. Wait, this Mario has his hat. That can't be possible. We found his hat earlier. Who is this? Then we have Biff Atlas, who's literally so obsessed with working out that even after getting half his health depleted, goes right back to lifting. Damn, son, he's swole out of his mind. Nope. Almost every portrait ghost does this. Neville returns to reading, the Rolindas will continue to dance, Shivers will... yeah. There's no excuse for this. It makes sense if after being damaged for the first time, portrait ghosts developed an attack pattern unique to themselves. Instead, most just reset, waiting for Luigi to go to town again. Talk about not only lazy programming, but a tremendously missed opportunity to make the game feel more alive. Upon Biff's departure, we head to the mansion's second floor for the third and last elemental power-up, Ice, which is immediately used in the bathroom area to make the tub cold for poor Miss Petunia, who you think is gonna be a sexy babe, but turns out she's a goddess. Oh yes, baby, work those curves. Down the hallway lies the observatory, which tasks Luigi with shooting an asteroid to blow up the moon.
What?
With the third act almost wrapped up, Luigi finds himself returning to Chauncey's old stomping grounds to relinquish the twins of their ghostly rights. They request a game of hide and seek before having their souls collected. I'll happily oblige. Found you. A chest left behind reveals Mario's shoe. Smells like Mario's feet? Either Mario's got some serious foot fungi growing down there, or little Luigi's got a foot fetish. For his own brother. Now we actually know why Mario's pounding on the painting. He's having to face the music. And I don't mean this music. Taking these items to Madame Clairvoyant doesn't reveal much more than we already know, but it does allow her to finally be captured! This leaves only one destination. The attic. Reaching the third floor balcony, Luigi freezes in terror as a group of boos combine to form Boo Losses. The plumber must draw the giant boo into the horn of the unicorn to break it apart, then freeze boos individually as they try to run away and suck them up before they can reform. Once beaten, Luigi nabs another key for the next area and pays Gadd a visit to put our captured ghouls in the ghost portrificationizer, forever sealing their fate. Returning to the mansion and unlocking the attic door causes the worst thing imaginable to happen. The power goes out. But the telephone room is the next available area, and Gadd calls to inform you that the breaker to turn the power back on is located in the basement. That's odd. Disconnected that years ago.
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle.
But Luigi isn't allowed to flip the breaker switch until he finds Uncle Grimly, a portrait ghost that's obsessed with mirrors. So you have to recall every room that has a mirror in it and go investigate. And if Grimly ain't there, move to the next one he might be in. And oh boy, do the ghouls get a kick out of this shit. They appear like crazy anywhere and everywhere they can, attempting to overwhelm with sheer numbers. It's a crazy situation, but it's also one of the biggest and rewarding challenges in the entire game. Cause guess where Uncle Numbnuts is hiding? In the beginning area.
What the fuck?
With the breaker flipped and Grimly secured in your pack, we begin what I like to call the game-lengthening bullshit segment of Luigi's Mansion. This is where you get a key for a room in the basement that unlocks a door in the attic, and then get a key in the attic which unlocks a door in the basement. You are constantly walking back and forth, wasting time so the game can feel longer. Sorry, there's just a pain in my ass. In the far attic room we have Jarvis, who demands you play a game of whack-a-mole as payment for viewing his jar collection.
What?
In the farthest reaches of the mansion lingers the king of all boos, plotting and scheming while— oh my god, he's just standing there! So the entire time since I released him, he just plopped his ass down in front of his Mario painting, gazing for hours. I have a hard time believing the king of all boos wouldn't be out there trying to cause more mischief. Maybe leaving a couple henchmen to guard the painting? Forget it, let's just whomp his ass. Bowser appears in Mario's painting and sucks Luigi inside to do battle. Then you fight Bowser? Wait, is it, costume? Where are the seams, or obvious mechanical movements? Then his head pops off and out comes King Boo, just acting like it's another day.
What?
So give him a good suck in and there's your happy ending. Mario is saved! Or whoever this actually is, since the Mario we know apparently lost a glove, his hat, and a shoe. So, for the very last time, Luigi goes to the lab, relinquishing his ghouls and then reversing the portrificationizer to save Mario. Then he points, laughing as his own brother is strangled to death by a vent that's too small for his non-neck. That is dark. Luigi's Mansion is one of my favorite horror games of all time. And you may not consider it a horror game, but look at this. You can't tell me that ain't frightening. While the game could use some improvements and feels rushed in more than a few areas, it still holds up. Well, in the box it goes. Oh well, Nitpick out. Hello there everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through this stupidly long video. If you want to see more, you know you do, check out last year's Addams Family video or my recent review of Super Mario Maker. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Facebook too. See ya.